What's good, B-Towns? It's your boy, Kit Kinraid, and for the next 30 days, I am gonna squat every single day. And not just squat every single day, I'm gonna try and PR my squat every single day. I'm gonna go pure, old-fashioned Bulgarian. Not modern modified Bulgarian, just like slam down Bulgarian. Why? I have tendonitis in my elbow. I've also been struggling with my mental health this year. The things that I tend to do to improve my mental health are reduce stress and increase load. By that I mean do difficult stuff. And for me, my favorite, most satisfying exercise is pull-ups. Can't do that. My favorite squat is a front squat. Can't do that. Deadlifts, they don't hurt me, but they don't help me heal either. It's a difficult situation. So I need something that doesn't annoy my elbow, that does annoy my brain, into realizing real life ain't that bad, man. The squatting is bad. So it's all about giving myself context, which is why I've gone for this really stupid, like difficult, dangerous, why on earth would you do this? It's not good for you. And by not good for you, I mean, it's not the most ideal way of making gains program. But it does suck. So look at my happy face. This is gonna get a lot less happy over the next month, I assume. Let's stop talking about it. We'll go into things in more detail, but for now, let's just squat. So I'm a generalist. I don't just train squat, bench, deadlift. I train strongman, I train calisthenics, I train endurance, I train all kinds of stuff. So my squat, because I haven't focused on it, is not particularly very much. My most recent PR, say in the last 6 months, is 135 kilograms. This is 140 kilograms, so if I get it, it'll be the heaviest squat that I've ever recorded. Not very much weight in the grand scheme of things, but for me, it's gonna be a big win. It's gonna be a big win. Gotcha. Do I just take that? Do I just say I PR today, move on, try again tomorrow? I think we know what Adabayev would say, don't we? Day one max, 140 kilograms. So now we need to hit 90% of that for 2 sets of 2. 90% of 140 is 126 for 2. Done. So the plan here is to work up to our heaviest possible single squat every single day, and then back off with 2 sets of 2 at 90% of that. Low volume, high intensity, high danger. Let's do it. Cool. So I started on empty bar. I don't know what the bar weighs. I think it's something weird, like 14.5 kilograms. I always count it as 10 so that when I get a real bar, I'm like, heck and heck, you strong, rather than the other way around. And then I went in 20 jumps up until this, which would be 130. It's taken like 5 minutes, so not a lot of time at all. No resting. This is the first time I'm gonna rest because the last squat was the first one that felt heavy, and now we're approaching sort of 95% of my 1 RM. So take a couple of minutes, hit this, take another couple of minutes, PR. Simple. Easy. And for a new PR, 141. course he push it, that's the point. Nope. 2 sets of 127 for 2 reps. Now the worst bit of this whole thing, which is just stripping this whole bar so they can lift it back up. It's done. So day 2, 141 for 1 and then 127 for 2 sets of 2. New PR, everything's going great. See you tomorrow. Let's go. In case you haven't figured out what's happening yet, we are running Bulgarian the way that it is intended to be run. So you might have heard of squat every day, and you might have heard of people doing Bulgarian, but anybody sensible who is running Bulgarian isn't running Bulgarian the way that the Bulgarians ran Bulgarian, the way that I cannot say this guy's name, Abajayev intended for it to be run. Hello, Evil Future Kit here. The blood that was supposed to be running my brain spent so much time in my legs while I was filming this video that I actually forgot to let you know who Abajayev is and how he wanted you to run the program. So, Ivan Abajayev won Bulgaria's first ever weightlifting medal in 1957, and it was a silver, which is infinitely better than no medals. So, from 1968 to 1989, and then again from 1997 to 2000, he was made the head coach of the Bulgarian weightlifting team. During his career as such, he produced 12 Olympic champions, 57 world champions, and 67 European champions. So, you know, pretty good. He earned himself the nickname of the Butcher because he took a large pool of already elite talent and made them PR their squat every day, and their clean every day, and their snatch every day. Many of the people running this program, people who had the genetics of an Olympian, the incentive of staying out of the workhouse, and a country's worth of resources to help them piss hot and test clean, if you know what I'm saying. Vitamine spécial par excellence. Many of those people, they didn't make it, man. They snapped. On the way to Gainesville, Tennessee, they took a detour through Snap City and got left at the Waffle House. He butchered them. Max Aita, a weightlifting and powerlifting coach who actually trained under Abajayev, described a day of training Bulgarian as a 4-hour morning session where they would work up to their heaviest possible 1RM at front squat, and then their heaviest possible 1RM at snatch, and then clean and jerk, and then front squat again. That's a lot of work, dude. Yeah, it ain't over. And then there was about a 2-hour rest, and then they did the same again. And then sometimes there was a shorter rest, and then a shorter evening session where they hit, oh look, same again! So when I say I'm doing Bulgarian the way the Bulgarians did it, I'm absolutely full of chocolate, silk and tofu. And we'll get to that later. But if you see somebody and they say they're doing Bulgarian and it includes any kind of periodization, any kind of exercise variation, or anything other than smashing your ass into the floor every day under a squat that they ain't got, well, then they aren't Bulgarianing even more than I'm not Bulgarianing, but at least I'm man enough to admit it. 7 minutes into this video, I tricked you into watching. So we have a system which only accepts elite weightlifters, only gets them to do 3 lifts, and only in the 90 to 100% weight range. All day, every day. This is 8+ hours a day, every day. I spent maybe 40 minutes a day working up to a 1RM, and then 2 back-off sets of 2 at 90%. And it was hard, but it ain't Bulgarian hard. I did 1 of 3 lifts, so we'll call that 33%. 1 of 3 sessions, so we'll call that 11%. No drugs, no coach, no fear of the workhouse. Let's say I did 6% Bulgarian. And how was my 6%? Up and down. The wins felt big. The failures felt big. My body was not prepared. And I had flashy red lights going off inside of me all the live long day. Let's get back to this young, hopeful chap. Isn't he cute under that little 130 kilograms? It's feeling heavier than it has the last couple of days. Because that's the thing, there's just 0 time to recover. Yes, it's low volume, but it's high intensity and it's high frequency. It's also sort of unnerving every day to step up to a weight that you know you failed yesterday and try to not arse it up.
That's fluctuating.
Didn't feel close. I don't know what to do. Try again. Gah! You
Lovely boy.
Ah! I feel pleased that it got up. But I'm not going to be able to do that every day for the rest of the month, so the effect that is going to have up here, I don't know, man, I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing this. I think if I'm honest with myself and you, maybe 4 years ago now, I had a stroke. And it was the weirdest thing, because before then I felt pretty bulletproof. And then this thing happened where I was not in control of my body, and that freaked me out, man. And over time I built confidence in my body again. That was sort of like priority one. Now I have tendinitis, which is weird because things are still possible, they're just very painful. And I'm getting that same fear. Maybe doing this is not the best way to combat that fear, because it's almost likely that I'm gonna snap. I don't know. I don't know what is going on. Maybe we'll discover it together. It's happening. Well, it's day 4, which means I'm gonna ideally hit at least 143 today. 142 yesterday was a struggle. I had a fail. In order to prepare my body a bit better today and going on, I spent 5 minutes on the bike, just low intensity, pumping some blood in the muscles, getting the joints juicy, preparing myself for this onslaught. Stretched the bottom part of a squat for a couple of minutes. I don't feel good, man. Inside from about here down, not good at all, but we're doing the thing. Knees feel bad, one of my hips feels bad. Let's just go for this and see what happens. I've also set up a depth cam so we can see if it's legit or not. 10's feeling like a 130. Not a good sign! You hear that, man? Oh! Let's check the tape! I'm taking it 143 today, which means 2 backup sets of 129. Is that right? That is right. And then we'll call it for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Warming up has definitely helped. It hasn't helped with the noise or the pain, but it did help me get the weight up, so that's good enough for me. I also didn't sit down in between sets today. I've just been walking around, haven't been checking my phone. I've just been listening to some tunes, staying focused on what we're doing, and that has helped. So, you know, it could be the warm-up, could be the focus, could be anything. Could be the double caffeine dose I've been taking. It could be anything. I'm just telling you, man. Feeling smooth today, baby! Yes! Woo! 144 today. Definitely 145 is moving tomorrow if I feel like I feel today. I should probably try for 145 today, but honestly, it's my mum's birthday and I'm going to a barbecue and it's like, I'm gonna be late. But that does mean 130 for 2, you know, not like feeble half plates. So, feels good, man. Feels good. It's funny how every day I'm excited for my back off sets, like, oh, thank God the heavy one's over. But these back off sets are still really heavy. It's ruining me down here, but it's fixing me up here. Ooh. I know we're only 5 days in, but I'm really feeling that I'm getting into a groove because I'm used to squatting a bunch of different objects in a bunch of different rep ranges. And you know, sometimes it's a jump. It's absolutely never on a flat, even floor unless it's in here. I'm feeling that there is a groove developing. I mean, I'm 5 days in, so I can't be stronger. I'm just better at squatting. And that feels good, man. I split my shorts. Big day today, 145. It's going. It's really going. Come on, baby. 145. Easy peasy. Easy money, baby. Woo! I take it. I take it. God, I'm really tempted to go for another, but both of my knees have now started playing up. I know this is a destroy yourself type program, but I also want to live, you know? Oh, not today. Not today. Tomorrow. So far, 6 days in, PR'd every single day. Failed every day except yesterday. I failed it yesterday. It's going up today. 146. It's for one. It's fine, man. It's fine. I slept bad. Everything feels heavy. But that's just perception, man, you know? That's just the way you're thinking about it. Maybe 130 felt so heavy today because 110's getting so light, you know? What was previously a weight that I wouldn't touch as much as I have recently sort of moved so easy that in context, 130 seemed so difficult, but really 130 is easy as it's ever been. Everything around it seemed easier, so it seemed harder, but realistically, everything's getting easier, which is why this 146 is going to move. It's going to move real smooth. Cha-cha real smooth! Dizzy! These lunges I'm using to warm up specifically for this, I'm going wide out and then coming down and going knees as far over toes as possible. So I'm also stretching this hip here. Sit at the bottom of the squat, nice flat back. Just get comfy down there. Make sure it feels good unweighted before you stack a little weight on it. It was a shitty day yesterday. Today I'm gonna squat 150 kilograms. It's going, it's going, it's going. Yuck. That's not happening today. Fine, all right, fine, one more go. Nah. Fudge. So annoying! Not ideal. Today is absolutely killing me. Shouldn't have, well, that's what this is about, isn't it? Trying. And goddamn am I trying today. So I failed 150 4 times, and then I failed 148, and I've just failed 147. So now I'm at 146.5. If I fail this, I'm literally just gonna have to come back this afternoon and do the same thing, because that's the only way I'll be able to PR. I'll see you in a couple of hours. Day 8, session 2, I just hit 130 and it felt heavy. So I'm gonna try for 140, which is my day 1 PR. Hopefully that goes up. I'm not convinced. And if that doesn't happen, I'm just gonna have to take the L for today. Nah, I don't have it today. I can't squat anymore. I just can't. Feels bad, man. Today I just failed, but I did a lot of eccentric work. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, so frustrating.
Fluff.
This. The Abajayev philosophy is do it. I'm doing whatever I can do to get it done. I don't even think that was to depth. Well, yesterday was a fail of a day. It did not go well. And then last night I did the CrossFit Open 22.2, which is 100 kilogram deadlift, 1 burpee over barbell, and then 2 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So not smart to do because of this. I really needed it. I'm really glad I did it. It made me feel a lot better just to go at something that sucks, like breathy. It was just what the doctor ordered, and I'm feeling actually better for it. So today, who knows what's going to happen. I'm going to do the normal warm up to 130, then I'm going to hit 140 beltless. If it doesn't happen today, doesn't happen today, you know? I know Abajayev will be very disappointed in me, but what are you gonna do? Not today. I'm not getting any further today. It just doesn't make sense, because if I keep trying and failing today, then I'm less recovered for tomorrow. I'm gonna treat it like 140 is the number that I hit, so I'm gonna do 2 back off sets of 2 sets of 126. Then I'll see you tomorrow, man. We're doing our best. Just learned that this isn't a Phil Collins song. Oh, didn't PR yesterday, didn't PR the day before. Day 10, 147. It actually felt all right. Yes, 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 we back on track, baby. Oh, damn it. That's okay. I hit my PR. I was trying to get a bit closer to catching up to 1 kilo a day. I know that would be ridiculous, but you know, you gotta try, ain't you? So I hit 147, which means 132 by 2, and then we'll have a chat about how this is going. Well, it's day 10. Positives. I've put 7 kilograms on my squat PR. That's good. I am feeling mentally more stable, which is terrific, especially because life has got worse since starting this. Shan't go into detail, doesn't matter. What I'm saying is this daily struggle is making life easier. One of the main reasons I work out. Those are the 2 good things. Negatives. My knee is caning me. This one knee, it requires a lot of warm up. When I wake up, it is pain. I think I might be giving myself knee tendonitis in a challenge that I started in a way to help me deal with my elbow tendonitis. So that's not ideal. It is also not ideal that there isn't a backup option. You succeed or
don't succeed.
There isn't a go for it, and if that doesn't happen, then this is just do it or else. That's probably not the best mentally for a lot of people, and I didn't feel particularly good on that day when I had my first fail, but I've come to terms with it, and maybe it'll be easier going forward because I've dealt with it once. I don't know. Yeah, my body feels wrecked all the time. In the afternoons, I'm pretty exhausted. My back is sore, my knee is sore. I am going to keep it up. I am going to hope that when this is over, my knee recovers. We'll just see how it goes. Well, I finally hit 150, thank the Lord. I'm not gonna lie to you, I had the last 2 days off. I did 0 squatting, so I guess this is not squat every day for 30 days, and I'm a liar. So I took 2 days off because my knee was killing me. I wasn't getting anywhere, I was just smashing into failure. So I guess that shows, surprise, surprise, that you need recovery to improve. Because let's not forget, you don't get stronger while lifting, you don't build muscle while lifting. That happens afterwards, when you recover, when you eat right and you sleep right. And this is a bad program. That said, I have put 10 kilograms on my squat in the past 12 days, so well, that's pretty good. The fact that I hit that 150 sort of reasonably comfortably shows that, you know, surprise, surprise, recovery is important, and this program does not give you adequate recovery if you are a natural person. See you tomorrow. Bro, look at this. March. In England, this ain't normal. Fuck. Whoops. Feck. I'm really beginning to feel like this is a stupid idea, not just because I broke the patio. Like yesterday, great day, today, terrible day. Well, it's just insanity, isn't it? Doing the same thing every day and expecting a different result. But then I did say yesterday that everything was going well. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. Well, I can't afford to lose another one out here because I'll destroy the patio. So I'm gonna do my back off sets and we'll leave it for today. And that's your day. And here's where we run into the major flaw of the program. Recovery, it doesn't exist. I failed my day 1 PR for the past 3 days. I can't even squat as much as I could on day 1. So my progress went, and I haven't reached being able to squat my day 1 PR again. It's just depressing. It's depressing and my knees hurt and my back hurts. Like, I know that there are so many squat everyday people screaming at me now, be like, yeah, well, you should just suck it up, bro. And maybe I should suck it up. You know me, right? I'm not one to shy away from things that blow, but this blows. I just think we can do better. Why am I smashing my head against a wall and moving backwards when we could very easily apply a bit of common sense and still squat every day, but progress, you know? Evil Future Kit here. I'm feeling pretty dejected at this point. But looking back now,
My PR going into this was 135 kilograms, and my best squat during this section was 150 kilograms. That is a 15 kilogram increase in 2 weeks, which is bonkers. Realistically, because I don't train for 1RMs, I just got more comfortable being under those heavy ass weights. A PR is still a PR, but I'm not stronger than I was 2 weeks ago. I'm just better at squatting, which is a perfectly reasonable goal. And this video is already heckin' long, so we're gonna chop it here, and the next 2 weeks featuring more common sense, more disaster, and even lower percentage of actual Bulgarian will be in the next video. So make sure you're subscribed if you don't wanna miss out on that. Leave me a comment dissing my depth, dissing my form down below. More on that next time. But whatever else you do, get them gains. Be well.